guys, today's video was suggested by Greg Atlas from our Discord server. Trump admin is arresting judges now from Asmongold TV. Let's go. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
This is crazy. So they are arresting judges now. So for a while, remember that one? It was like
arresting judges.
A governor
awesome.
that was talking about like keeping illegal immigrants in their house.
Let's go.
Yeah, bro, they're putting the judges in jail.
So rare for victims to want to cooperate. They wanted to cooperate. They were sitting in the courtroom with the state prosecutor. The judge learns that ICE was outside to get the guy because he had been deported in 2013, came back in our country, commits these crimes, charged with committing these crimes. Victims in court. Judge finds out. She goes out in the hallway, screams at the immigration officers. She's furious, visibly shaken, upset, sends them off to talk to the chief judge. She comes back in the courtroom. You're not going to believe this. Takes the defendant and the defense attorney back in her chambers, takes them out a private exit and tells them to leave. While a state prosecutor and victims of domestic violence are sitting in the courtroom.
Wow.
You know, Madam Attorney General, great to have.
Man.
Oh my God.
Bro.
Oh my God.
Man.
Oh my God. Oh my God, how to react to this? Why I keep surprising myself each day with this world, this tainted world, this, oh my God. Why I still get surprised every day? We had we had also I remember now I forgot from which channel was the video that I reacted to, the judge that was gooning while she was doing the trials. You know what I mean? She had a pumper and everything like that. That was disgusted and I wanted to vomit, but yeah. It's like I say, we need to have strong laws to punish evil judges. Because they shape, they interpret the rules of our society, and they shape them as they will, as they understand that hey, they should use that, and they use that as their will or as well. I better not say too much about this because this is happening right now in my country a lot. So yeah, I better shut up my mouth.
Have you here, and thanks for coming back on America Report. So we remember these words of Tom Homan, the border czar. This was...
It's not acceptable? Yeah. Well, that's what's going to deport the judge? Yeah, let's keep the illegal. Let's deport the judge.
March 17th, and his message
I like that.
on these judges who apparently are trying to get in the way of this
thinking in the future,
efforts.
bro.
Listen.
I like it.
I'm proud to be a part of this administration. We're not stopping. I don't care what the judges think. I don't care what the left thinks. We're coming.
So when you see these judges trying to obstruct your efforts to make this country safer, what?
I think they got to do more of it. They got to do even more of this. I think this is a good start. I don't think it's good enough. You got these people that are actively siding with illegal aliens over their own citizens, and they're supposed to be a judge for America? Lock them the fuck up. Traitors? Yes. 100%. Tracy, it's unbelievable to me because, like, you got a bunch of these people on the internet. This is what's funny to me is you got a bunch of people on the internet. Oh, they're putting judges in jail. This is just like Hitler. Oh my God. Oh, I can't believe it. Yeah, because they're committing fucking crimes. It's like,
who judges the judge when he commits a crime? Huh? Who judges the judge? Have you guys ever asked yourselves that? It's another fucking judge. And what do you think it's gonna happen? If a judge has to judge another judge, then use your brains, use your 2 brain cells inside your head, and think, and think. What's gonna happen then? They will just comply with each other in everything. So like Oh, we will never put another judge on jail, and we will also not be in favor of laws that put and punishes judges for doing so, for doing what he has to do. And they will use a lot of skills like that, like this will restrict the conditions for the judge to correctly judge because he will fear to end up in jail for his decisions and blah, blah, blah. No, it's already proven in your society. If you look to the world that we live in, that the judges are being one of the main, if not the main problem in society that no one is talking about. In my country, it's actually the fucking main problem, like the number one problem that we have here. And it's start to happening. It's not like this wasn't happened before, but you guys are aware of that now. And this is the beginning of the end of a country. Just let it go and keep doing you. And you, in 5 years, maybe 10, you guys gonna see what is gonna happen with your country. Like, if you guys think that your country got way worse already, give it time. Give it more 10 years of doing nothing, sitting still, and you're gonna see what's gonna happen, huh? You're gonna see what's gonna happen. Take care of your country.
Like as if you're a
Punish
judge, you
evil
can just do
judges.
whatever the fuck you want. And if it's not politically, if it's, maybe politically messy, well, maybe you just might not get in trouble. Charge them with treason? Would I charge them with treason? I don't think you could unless it was a member of one of those gangs like Tren de Aragua, because they have been labeled as terrorist groups, and so they would be enemies of the state. So you wouldn't be able to charge them with treason, I don't think, unless they were members of one of these gangs. Now, if they were members of one of those gangs, would I want them charged for treason? Absolutely. Absolutely. I've been saying this for a long time. I am very much an Old Testament personal accountability kind of guy. You want to make changes? You want to get people to do something? Give them consequences.
What is your message to them?
Exactly.
We are going to prosecute you,
What
and
is
we
the
are
consequences for the
prosecuting you.
judge, huh?
I found out about
What
this
is?
the day
It's
it
like I was
happened.
saying.
We could not believe, actually, that a judge really did that. We looked into the
Yep.
facts in great depth. That's her picture up on the screen. Hannah
Before you
Dugan, who is
can't.
now
I
in
can. I
custody.
easily believe that.
Got
You
'em.
cannot obstruct
Easy.
a criminal case, and really, shame on her. It was a domestic violence case of all cases, and she's protecting a criminal defendant over victims of crime.
In fact, she just had an initial appearance in court. There's also this other case coming out of New Mexico.
When you gonna understand that this doesn't matter to them? This doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter, huh? This is all excuses. You're all being used with this feminist agenda, with this protect women agenda, with this protect LGBTQ plus agenda. This is all bullshit. This is all bullshit. This is all to use everyone. When you gonna understand that? When it matters the most to them, they just throw that away in order of what matters the most. And right now, protecting the illegal immigrants of being taken away from the country is the most important thing to them. Because what? Because think a little bit. Think a little bit. They are illegal immigrants. They are aliens in your country, okay? They are. In who do you think they gonna vote? Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I have no idea if illegal immigrants are able to vote, but I'm pretty much sure I have too much confidence in that they will try. I don't know how the laws are there already at this point about voting, but they will try to make these illegal immigrants to vote. They will allow them to vote, and to whom? To who do you think this vote's gonna go, huh? For Republicans that are trying to take away of the country, or for the Democrats that are allowing them there, huh? They are being used as weapons to destroy the country. Yes. And I'm saying this, Alyssa, I'm saying this with a perspective of someone that is maybe thinking in trying to enter legally in USA in future. Legally, okay? I will never enter a country as illegal. I think this is a huge stupidity, in my opinion. It's a huge stupidity. No matter what situation you are in your country, I think it's a stupidity to enter in a country illegally, okay? But I'm saying this with a perspective of a foreigner that is planning in someday maybe go to a country like USA, for example. Okay? So yeah, I'm saying that yes, illegal immigrants that are in this situation that entering the country are illegal and are not respecting laws or committing crimes, like we've seen that happens. Most of them are committing crimes. Yes, they need to be deported. It's the least that you guys should offer to them, to be deported to the countries. Okay? And no, this can't continue to happen. This can't. This is wrong. That's it. There's no. There's no. The thing is, we are always discussing simple, reasonable stuff. We are talking always about common sense. If you enter in a country illegally, you're actually already committing a crime. If you're committing a crime, you deserve no less than prison. But in that case, you are a foreigner, you are illegally immigrated to a country, so deporting you is the least that they should do. I mean, there is nothing wrong with that. Why do we need to be explaining that the grass is green and not blue, purple, red, whatever, okay? This is stupidity. People lost common sense. All the problems that our society has nowadays is probably because of the loss of the common sense in society, okay? Common sense would probably fix 80% of our problems if people had it back. But yeah, let's continue, or we end up being another 1 hour video of me yapping. I don't want that. We are already in 12 minutes of recording here. And the video
Judge
is
Joel
is
Cano and his
I'm
wife
talking
were.
about
And I love how people think that
Mother
like being a
Asmongold.
judge makes you unbiased. You know? If being a judge makes you unbiased, then why are people so worried
You're
about
not. You're
Donald Trump
clearly
appointing a bunch
not.
of judges to the Supreme Court?
In my country, I would actually risk saying that not only you're not unbiased, but you are leftish. Okay? I can risk say that. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I'm not making things easier to myself. Oh my god, I need to stop talking about this. You guys maybe not believe, but I shouldn't be talking stuff like this. I really shouldn't be talking stuff like this. People are being arrested here for way less than that. Way less than that, for real. I should stop saying things like this, for
Like-
real.
You just use some logic.
Arrested for harboring a
It's so
TDA
simple.
member
It's obvious.
at their home. The alleged TDA member had been picked up by law enforcement, and now he and his wife were picked up and arrested. And you say that you believe, as the Attorney General, that the person that they were
Oh.
Gotta catch them all.
having living at their home was a
Thank
truly
God.
potentially bad individual.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
the judge
Yeah,
up on the
it's like
screen now
working
who
on-
got arrested. Yeah, his
That's
name
right.
is Ortega. He was is a known TDA member, So he comes through Eagle Pass.
So if this guy is helping another person and this guy is a judge and he's misusing his position to help a person who's in a stated terrorist organization by the American government, I think that's treason. I do. I think that's treason. I think so. There's some people that are trying to downplay this. I think that we should downplay it. This should be way worse. They should be doing this way more. This is a good start. Thank God
Of
this
course,
is finally happening.
Of course.
December 2023. He's living in our country. 2025, ICE, they get a tip. Tom Homan's done a great job. Our FBI did a great job on this case, too. They get a tip.
Imagine if it was ISIS. Yeah, imagine if it's ISIS. Exactly. In my mind, there's no difference.
That he is living with a judge and the judge's wife. So they.
So you got a guy from a fucking gang.
Oh my God, this is. Oh my God, oh God, no. This, oh God. I really have no words. I really have no words, for real. I have no words. How do you explain that? How do you explain that? Well, I really think. I don't know what to think, for real. Every day I wake up and I see a bigger stupidity happening in the world that I'm seeing in the day before. It's really shocking. It's really disgusting, and I don't know why I keep getting this shock of reality all the time. I don't know how we can go further down every single day and see things way worse than we've seen before just yesterday. Every single day we see stuff that we never seen before happening. Like the Overton window is being pushed and pushed and pushed, and where this is gonna lead us in 10 years? Holy. A judge had a criminal living with him and his wife. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable for the lack of words, because I really have too many emotions here that I cannot. It's not that I cannot express. I don't know how to express.
It's an illegal alien living in your house.
I lack words.
And you're a judge?
If I had the words, I would take it out of my chest.
Bro,
right
is he he's in that NTR life? He was a tenant? They're landlords? Ooh. Ooh.
NTR life.
Big mistake.
Have him arrested first on immigration charges. A judge,
Big
Damian
mistake.
Martinez, releases him, saying that Judge Cano has a good BS meter and wouldn't let just anyone live on his property.
Yeah, he does have a bullshit. He does have a good bullshit meter. It's full. Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the associations with this violent Venezuelan gang, Tren de Aragua, and this person that they harbored in their home, he was showing signs through clothing, we were told, tattoos. There was evidence through voice messages and text messages of his association to TDA. So what charges will...
I don't trust the Trump admin at all. They're lying to you.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay, but you trust the people that are disagreeing with them? Why? Is it really that hard for you to believe that people would misuse their position for a personal gain? Like, really? Like, this is the most common sense reality.
How people can be so stupid?
People do this everywhere in the world.
How people can be so fucking stupid?
Why would they do it? There's two reasons. They could be compromised by the gang. Like, either they feel like the gang threatened them, or they could be doing it for an ideological reason. It's hard, and it could be both, really. But that's probably those are the two likelihoods.
Cano and his wife face, if any.
Sure.
So Judge Cano, soon to be former Judge Cano, got his charges were.
They do literally everything for this insane fucking ideology. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of it. For real. It's disgusting. This fucking ideology is disgusting.
Just unsealed. He's charged with obstruction.
Not enough. Not enough. Why are they such pussies, bro? Oh my God. They're such pussies. Like, what are we Come on, let's go.
Charged. He admitted post Miranda. He took one of the TDA members' cell phones himself, took it, beat it with a hammer, destroyed it, and then walked the pieces.
What?
So Judge Cano, soon to be former Judge Cano, got his charges were just unsealed. He's charged with obstruction. He is charged. He admitted post Miranda. He took one of the TDA members' cell phones himself, took it, beat it with a hammer, destroyed it, and then walked the pieces to a city dumpster to dispose of it to protect him.
What a moron. Listen, you can get a Motorola burner for $50 at Walmart. What a fucking idiot. This is a joke, man. Even less, no, that's a high quality one. That's a really high quality one. Like, you can get a flip phone for like 15. See, you can't play Candy Crush on this. This is a joke.
Wife also.
Bro, he should be disbarred for being bad at his. How is it that you're a judge, but you're this bad at hiding crimes? Shouldn't you know how to do this?
It's not that it's not that he's bad. He was just too much confident. He was just stressing so much in his career that they never thought really in a plan or never thought that things would go bad for him because he was already used to everything went as he planned. That's why he was comfortable. He was in his safe zone. I mean, probably every judge in your country and my country, everywhere, feels like that because judges are untouchable worldwide. Society really needs to start to think like this. This shouldn't be happening because they are so out of touch, so out of the laws of getting punished by their crimes because they are above the law itself. They use the law, interpret it as they will. They are so confident on it that they think they can do everything because they are judges. We need to bring this to light. We need to talk more about this, even though I can't. And this is probably, oh my God, this is probably, I have to make this my last video talking about judges. I really shouldn't be saying this in my country. Oh my God.
What the hell is going on? What a fucking moron. Did you learn? Yeah, you didn't learn anything? What are the odds of Judge being on the cartel payroll? Above 0%. Ortelios, thanks for 10 subs.
Was charged with destroying evidence. Sandra, not only that, this TDA member, and he had on a necklace that said kill, something about.
Oh, God, they pick the best martyrs, don't they? Woman beaters, child rapists, some guy with a necklace says kill. Oh God, this is amazing. I love it.
Death. He had tattoos all over him. He also had on his cell phone pictures of 2 decapitated victims.
Who does this? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So are you telling me that the judge that smashed up the phone didn't destroy the SIM card enough and the pictures were recovered?
Yes.
Oh, this guy's got to go to jail for being retarded. What a fucking moron. Memory, not SIM? Where's the memory? The SD card? Excuse me. Yes, the SIM card is okay. Listen, I'm a little bit behind on it, but at least I know that every little movable chip, you gotta bust the fuck out of it. Also, there are so many other ways. You could have done this in so many other ways. This is not the way you do it. Why would you put it in a dumpster? Why would you do that? It's so dumb.
Because of what I said. He's so
How are they
confident that
so
nothing gonna happen.
dumb, man?
That he just
Microwave
doesn't care.
You could use a Faraday cage. You could microwave it. You could put it in bleach. You could smash it. I think the best idea is to smash it, microwave it, and then bury it in like some inconspicuous location. People are never going to find it. They're going to walk around with a metal detector. Like a Faraday cage. A Faraday cage is something that, okay, look. What I'm saying is that this guy's a fucking moron, okay? Anybody that knows what the hell they're doing would have never made this mistake. What an idiot.
2 victims decapitated, gruesome photos, and he was sending them out.
So he's sending photos away of people being decapitated? Man, I can't wait to see the protests for this guy to be brought back.
And whoever he was sending them to was sending back saying, hey, you need to be careful. You shouldn't be sending these. You shouldn't be.
And you're texting this? On what network?
Texting these photos out. No.
Why would you even do that? He's on Verizon, probably, yes.
Not only that, these 2, the judge and his wife, gave him assault rifles that belonged to their.
We got 3 more minutes left of this shit, bro. I think, yeah, he gotta go to prison for stupidity. This is crazy. You can't make this shit up. I know. Like, they just need to be charged as gang members at this point? No, because if you charge them as gang members, then you can't charge them for treason. You have to charge them. No, you can't do that. That's a great idea, but no.
Daughter, that's what they're charged with. In the criminal report affidavit, he goes to a shooting range with these assault rifles, with a suppressor, with other known TDA members, and they're shooting.
So a judge is supplying weapons to a terrorist? Yeah. Yeah. So, what I think is really funny about this is that there are actually people concerned trolling that, oh my god, but Hitler arrested judges too. Oh no. Trump, are we even gonna have another election?
Always the same
He's gonna put them all in jail. Oh no. Like, it's crazy. What's wrong with these fucking people? I have been sitting in Florida reading this retarded bullshit for 4 days. I've been losing my fucking mind.
This is the last person that we want in our country, nor will we ever tolerate a judge or anyone else harboring them.
Let me, if I could.
Obstruction of justice.
I
What
hope
a
so.
pussy charge.
I hope so.
Give me a break.
Madam Attorney General, come back to the Wisconsin
Come
case
on.
and Judge Hannah Dugan. Because in allegedly letting the perpetrator and the attorney out through a non-public exit and allowed them to get out in front of the building, we had a situation where we've seen that I know Tom Homan was complaining about in Colorado, where there would be no transfer of a defendant.
Do you believe it all at face value, regardless of how believable it sounds? I'm sure there's embellishment here and there. But do I
do really think that treason suits very well to this judge. Very well. Just fits perfectly. I don't see why he doesn't being charged for this too. I really don't
believe
see
that
why.
judges are actively working to obstruct the justice system in order to facilitate illegal immigrants into the country. Yes, I think that. And I think any of them that do that should be arrested. And I think the ones that do that and they unknowingly or knowingly help a member of a terrorist organization should be charged directly with treason. That's what I believe. Not disbarring, not putting them in jail. Again, Old Testament. The moment that you implement legitimate, real personal consequence is the moment that this stuff goes away. So Trump is too soft. He's way too soft. Way too soft. I hope Trump, listen, can somebody fucking tell him this? His entire first term, he spent trying to be reasonable. Bro, you don't have to give a fuck anymore. Just do it.
Exactly.
Just do it. Everybody wants this. It's the right thing to do. Just fucking do it. Go, yeah, ball out. Fuck it, ball out. Exactly. Attorney General is too soft. I think she's way too soft as well. I want somebody like Tom Homan in there, right? Like that's, yeah, the families can be deported together. Let's get him in charge. This guy knows what matters.
From a jail to ICE custody on a detainer request in a way that was orderly and protected public safety. They would dump them off in a parking lot, and then ICE would have to chase them around with the DEA or whatever, or FBI, and pick them up.
What is this? This is hide and seek? What the fuck is this?
This ended up in a foot chase in public sight. It says here a foot chase ensued. The agents, and this was a DEA agent and an FBI agent, pursued Flores Ruiz for the entire length of the courthouse, ultimately apprehended him near the intersection of West State Street and 10th Street. So the judge apparently has created a situation here where you have a public foot chase. And we all know that, well, sometimes they can come off without incident. They can also turn into very dangerous situations.
John, that's exactly right. She put the lives of our law enforcement.
Pam Bondi talks big, but we haven't seen much from her. I know. We have to listen. Like, the fact that she hasn't had the Epstein files come out, like we haven't had any high-profile direct arrests. I mean, nah, bro. Like we gotta get this in there.
Enforcement officers at risk. She put the lives of citizens at risk. A street chase, which is absurd that had to happen. But yes, she put a lot of people at danger. That judge did it. So did the other judges.
This is what these people don't understand is like there's a lot of second order effects. Like for example, identity theft, and also like if you let somebody run away from the police, there's a chance that other people could be hurt trying to avoid the chase. Or this person could hurt somebody in the process of the chase. There's a lot of ways that this can create a domino effect that can negatively affect other people's lives.
Judge Cano is charged
Spider-Man
with
1?
They were
great. There you go. Yeah, Spider-Man 1. Uncle Ben from exactly.
allegedly giving him assault rifles, AK-47s, AR-15s, with a suppressor, a known TDA member, letting him go to a shooting range to refine and perfect his shooting skills. Now, what's happened to our judiciary is beyond me.
Yeah, so when the American public hears this and they think these were once upstanding people in their communities and their professions, and they put it all on the line for this, I mean, have you dug into their motive? Like, what?
It's because they think that they're untouchable because they're judges, and prosecuting them would come with a certain degree of political risk. I think that what they don't account for is the fact that what I believe, I think the majority of the country wants this to happen. And I think that if you accurately communicate this to the public, the overwhelming majority will want this to happen. And the only reason why there isn't universal support for this is because of active lies and disinformation, which is very common, but that's the reason why.
Inspired them to carry out these acts and harbor criminals.
They're deranged is all I can think of. I cannot believe, I think some of these judges think they are beyond and above the law, and they are not. And we're sending a very strong message today. If you are harboring a fugitive, we don't care who you are. If you are helping hide one, if you are giving a TDA member guns, anyone who is illegally in this country, we will come after you and we will prosecute you. We will find you.
If I could just finish off with this idea, very significant development that you're arresting judges now. Now, it could be that the judge...
It's not significant at all. It's not. This is a person broke the law. They used their position to break the law. Like, there's police officers, like, I guess I could just say, I've known people that have sold drugs to police officers, right? Like, this is, look, it happens, guys. It does. It happens. And the corruption, it's all the way down and all the way up. This isn't like, oh, you take this position and you're somehow this, immutable character, paragon of good character. That's just not how it works.
Judges have engaged in terribly bad behavior and deserve
significant in a good way. It is very good way
to be arrested. But you know what critics will say? They'll say, "Oh, this is a government that is expanding the powers of the Article 1 of the Constitution. Now they're arresting judges." How do you respond to that?
No one is above the law, John. No one is above the law in this country. And if you are destroying evidence, if you are obstructing justice, when you have victims sitting in a courtroom of domestic violence and you're escorting a criminal defendant out a back door, it will not be tolerated, and it is a crime in the United States.
There it is. She just lied. Hunter Biden's above the law. Trump's above the law. Yeah, he got a pardon. That's what it is. And that's not, by the way, getting a pardon is...
I think the domestic violence that she reminds all the time, it's the least of the
isn't
problems.
Being above the law, that's using the law. That's a fact. Like, and so that's really the difference, right? I mean, you're literally like, this is a clever use of game mechanics, you could say, but at the same time, it's in the rules.
But before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank you all, my patrons, that support my work here on YouTube, and especially my Three-Tailed Fox Time members, Heath Rowell and Fenny Sylvy, for the incredible support to my work. You guys are amazing. You can support this channel life and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon, link is in the description below. Yeah, well, I will not say much more. I think I've said enough. This video is already so big. Thank you everyone for watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed it as I did. It's a very baby step in the correct direction. I hope they continue so. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check my links below, Discord, Patreon, and if you for some reason don't like Patreon, consider becoming a YouTube member, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!